What's popping off, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We outside, we in New York City. This vlog, basically I've been here for the past couple days with my friends, just rolling around the city and getting active. So today we're gonna go do a couple activities, and I'm gonna go get coffee, a bagel. We have a couple calls to make. We're gonna be traveling back to Philadelphia later today, and we have our weekly coaching call, Service Pro Elite. And what else we got going on? We're gonna go through Central Park, make some videos, but first let me show you all the hotel room. Don't mind the mess, but I thought this was a pretty nice hotel room given it's New York City, guys. This does not, you don't normally get like this big of a room, honestly. So stay tuned. I'm gonna take you guys with me today. A little bit of a cloudy day. One thing I like about the city too is like whenever I'm walking around, I like to hear European voices. It's a good vibe. Number one, I like to hear the accents, and I also like that there's Europeans here. When I go over to Europe in the summer months and I'm speaking as like an American, I'm sure they like that. They like the exoticness, and I do too. So if you're European, pull up to New York City. T-Pain. I mean, it literally looks like a massive Louis Vuitton bag. All right, guys, so one of my Service Pro Elite students texted me last night, and I'm gonna read you his question on text message, and then I'm gonna respond out loud like I always do. I voice text. So he said, "Happy 4th, brother." Eagle emoji, American, a flag emoji, and the little emoji that is like that one. Just want to get your thoughts on something that's been on my mind. I've been thinking about changing my company name. A couple reasons. First, I started the business with my buddy, and his dad came up with the name. Nothing wrong with it, just really never felt like my own thing. Second, everyone who knows my company sees it as more of a lawn care, small landscaping business, and I don't think the name is very memorable. Great Badger Outdoor Services is kind of a mouthful. I agree, and I'm always having to repeat it. I've been thinking about filing a DBA and rebranding to something like Willow Hills Landscaping or Bluestone Landscaping Design and Build. I like Bluestone. I just feel like that name rings in my head. I'm saying that. That's not on the text message. I feel like a name like that better reflects the project-based work I want to focus on instead of maintenance. Sounds more professional and just fits the direction I just want to take the business. I wanted to see what you think. If I'm gonna make a change, I'd rather do it now while the business is still new. Exactly. While the business is still new, instead of waiting until I'm more established and a bigger hassle. Let's give him a response. Grayson, happy 4th of July, brother. Hope you and the family got to celebrate. But yeah, I agree, brother. We got to do a name change and like a rebranding for the company that specifically differentiates your brand and your marketing, so that you can focus on, or your ideal clientele is buying you or hiring you for the project-based stuff. I personally like Bluestone. I like the way that sounds. Bluestone Design and Build, I think that's that higher end luxury name and feel. That's what I would go with if I were you. And then obviously we'd have to come up with a logo and all that kind of stuff before we make the name, or before we do the rebranding. Because you also got to think, guys, it's not just the name, it's not just a website you got to change. It's all the t-shirts, right? All the yard signs. It's the wraps on the trucks. I think he only has one truck, so luckily it'd only be one truck. And you don't have to do everything at once too. With a rebrand, that's what I did. I changed my name from Buzzcut Lawn Care to CMG Landscaping. Now we're trying to do more CMG Design and Build, but you don't have to change everything at once. Obviously start with your website, start with your CRM. I use Jobber, and Jobber was a huge help when changing the name of my company, because it allowed me to do one email blast and literally was able to tell all my clients, hey, this is the new name. This is what we're focused on. These number of services. We're no longer doing lawn mowing. And I did this in like February when I did do the change, not this past February, but in February, like 6 years ago. And that changed my entire business career. This is what my boy Ryan sends me. He's down in Ocean City, Maryland, hanging out. He knows I like Fetty Wap. That's me. Really good. I got 2 bagels. The other one's massive. This is called like, I forget the name. I think it's called like, holy shit. Bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to film with one hand. And make sure my bagels don't go to the birds. There you go. Bacon, cheese, hash brown, eggs, sausage. It's actually banging. Shout out to Liberty Bagels down in New York City. I go to the one near Central Park. Look at these. They're nice and friendly. All right, guys, I'm still down here in Central Park. It's about 11:20, 11:30. Picked up some more coffee from this little coffee shop, of water. Got this handy bag to put all my stuff in. And now I'm gonna head back to the hotel. I filmed 2 brand deals while I've been in the park here. And the other thing, there's a massive problem, is that my train home got canceled tonight. I booked an Amtrak. It literally goes from Penn Station literally to a train station near my house. That's like 2 minutes from my house. It's honestly perfect, but it got canceled. So now I'm starting to hit up some team members to see if they could grab my Cybertruck from my house and pick me up from New York City. 1 or 2 of them have done it before. I just got to see. Obviously, it's Sunday, and maybe they can come pick me up. Who knows? I also have my weekly coaching call at 4 p.m. Today with Service Pro Elite members. Link in the bio down below if you guys want one-on-one coaching from me on how to grow your landscape construction business. And I got my office manager, Corey, hopping on there. So Corey runs the office and is like my personal assistant, pretty much. And that's her job. Right? And so she also has 2 people that work below her, and with her, I should say, not below her, but technically below her. Diana, our receptionist, who answers all the calls from 9 to like 1 or 2 p.m. every day. And then we have Kayla, who does a lot of like admin stuff, like for Corey. I mean, in our Jobber software, Kayla's all in there doing all sorts of admin tasks every single day. Not 7 days a week, but 5 days a week. And I think Kayla's hours are something like 5 to 12 or something. So Corey kind of manages those 2. Diana's a newer team member. We're still training her. Answering your phone is one of the most important things you can do in your business, and making sure you have someone that has great energy, knows your business, and you can educate them. Guys, the biggest mistake I made when I was first getting started is, well, I was answering on the phones, but one of the biggest mistakes I made when hiring an office person or a receptionist, someone to answer the phone, is like, here's the phone, just get these 5 things from the client. That was my level of training. Someone's not gonna be successful with that level of training. So if you're at that point where you're gonna hire someone to answer the phones in your business, please make sure that you give them in-depth training. It might take months for them to get them up to par. What's going on, team? Just showered up, checking out of the hotel here. Got my belongings. They let me stay till 2. So I'm probably gonna get a massage before my 4 p.m. weekly coaching call with Service Pro Elite. Service Pro Elite is an online coaching platform where I teach individuals, landscapers, landscape business owners, specifically lawn care business owners, how to scale and grow their companies using the same strategies I use to get past $1 million per year. And basically what we do is there's 2 levels to that. There's one-on-one access, and there's also the weekly and the group access, which essentially is the same thing, except you don't get my phone number and you can't call me one-on-one. And so those are the 2 programs. Those are 2 offers that we have at Service Pro Elite. We have over 75, 85 members, and it's been under a year. We've had a lot of success. We have tons and tons of client testimonial videos also on this YouTube channel. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in scaling your landscaping business, getting out of lawn care, focusing on project-based landscaping, or trying to be more profitable, that's all what we go over. We have weekly coaching calls at 4 p.m. on Sundays. Plus we have a Discord, we have courses, you get my contracts, everything broken out. Sales, marketing, hiring, recruiting, interviewing, marketing, like everything. All right guys, I just got done my massage. Boy, was that good. It's called Chelsea Wellness or something like that. And we went here yesterday as a group and it was really good. So I said, hey, today I got a little bit of an hour left, hour available, a little bit longer than that. I'm gonna go get another massage done. Oh man, is that well needed. Very relaxing, very just amazing. I'm gonna get an Uber and Uber back to the hotel I'm staying at, but not tonight. They have my bags and everything. And I got my weekly coaching call. It's gonna start here in about 9 minutes, so I'll start on the cell phone with some AirPods. My train got canceled, so Blanco's coming to pick me up in the Cybertruck. Stay tuned. All right guys, I just got done the weekly group coaching call. We had a couple new students on there, and then Corey also hopped on, my office manager, and talked about some softwares that we're using, answered a lot of the guys' questions about different techniques and how we answer the phone, what we say. The guys got to ask her a bunch of questions. So we went over kind of systems and processes about answering a call, scheduling appointments, following up with clients, pricing. I went over with a couple new students about how to calculate your pricing. So pretty successful call. A couple great questions. A lot of guys popped on. A lot of guys are growing, scaling, figuring out, closing deals. It was really cool to see some of the more seasoned guys in the program talk about, hey, here, to the newer guys, hey, here's where I was at 6 months ago before I joined, right? A lot of these guys didn't even have a company. Most did, or they were doing lawn mowing, they didn't do project-based landscaping. So they didn't really know what it was like to do $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a month, and now these guys are doing it. They're like, holy cow! And this is only 6 months into their business. So shout out to my boy Alex in Arizona. Alex Johnson's crushing it. He's in Service Pro Elite. It was really cool because we had a 19-year-old join. Alex is probably like 30-something. We had a 19-year-old join. He was like, oh, I'm trying to do 100K this year. I'm like, no, dude. You're going to do way more than 100K. And all the other guys that are 19, literally Vinny, my other student, closed $38,000 of work this past week on the spot. And he's 19. Grayson closed a $14,000 paver walkway this past week. He's 19. So it was really cool to see the other 19-year-olds in the community kind of say, yo, dude, like, here's where I was at, here's what I'm doing, like, you can definitely do more than that, kind of encouraging the growth. So that's what it's all about. It's about hanging around the right types of people. That's how you're going to be successful. Here's the other thing. I told you guys my train got canceled because of the FIFA game this today in New York City. So what do? I call up Blanco. Yo, dude, what's your schedule looking like today? What do you got going on? He was able to pick me up after his family party. So I'm thinking, oh, he'll just use the Cybertruck to come get me. But I forgot that the black key that we have to the Cybertruck doesn't work anymore. I have no reason why. I don't know why. It just stopped working. So there's that. Then I was like, all right, well, if he can't use the Cybertruck, he can use the Corvette. Well, the Cybertruck's parked in front of the Corvette, so we can't pull the Corvette out. So now Blanco's driving my fucking G-Wagon that I just got in March from my Philadelphia house to New York City. Hopefully he's driving safe and call him. He said he would. I mean, I trust the guy for sure, but it's risky. All right, guys, check this out. This is the gym at my hotel. First time coming to this thing, but I'm gonna do some shrugs, try to get these traps to grow a little bit while I'm waiting for Blanco to pick me up with the rollie on, and then I'm gonna be voice texting and answering some emails that I've been trying to get to over the past couple days, but I've been on my little vacation, but I'm gonna try to get those banged out too. Stay tuned. They cut off this entire street for the FIFA game. except the buses. And Blanco should be somewhere right here, but I don't see him. All right, guys, I found Blanco. We got him right here. I mean, dude, mad props to you for driving the big body.
I know, we did it.
And like, you know,
here safely, no.
They got half the city cut off because of these damn soccer games, dude. Hold on, let me send you an address to go to real quick. Oh man, dude, I just got my pump on at the gym. Last night when the fireworks went off, Blanco, like I was in the other side of the city, like all the way south where Wall Street is. And like there was so many people from where the river is back into Wall Street that the streets just shut down. Cars could not go through.
Right.
It was like something out of a fucking movie. And I'm like, I didn't think about this. And I'm like, how do I get back to my hotel? Ubers were like $400.
Really?
Yeah, so I found a city bike. I biked up. I biked up. It still took me a while. The amount of police in the city, dude, is crazy.
Did they even do anything?
The police?
Yeah.
Well, they watch. They're protecting us from terrorists. Giovanni!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
My guy Blanco just picked me up.
What's going on? Is this, what's up, what's up? Is this, are you vlogging?
Yeah, you're gonna be on the weekly vlog.
And you better tell them what it is.
You're repping it right now, Bubba. No words needed.
Say, cheers. Hey, look, we got fresh gelato in Atlanta, Georgia. Gelato and espresso, baby.
Listen, that's usually the only white guy in the field. But listen, if you're gonna be here,
What's happening?
How are you doing, man?
Solid. As
Let's go. So you're in New York City right now?
We are, yeah.
How you feeling?
I don't know, tired. That's about it.
No, you're feeling great. You gotta say I'm feeling
Yeah,
great.
I'm feeling good.
give him some energy.
Take tired out of your vocab.
I know,
Yeah.
I do. That is true.
Take that out of
I gotta
the
take it out.
vocabulary. I tell her that. I tell everyone that. Anyone who says I'm tired, everyone's always tired.
Yeah,
Let's work. It's time to work.
I'm always ready to work.
This is why I fucking love you, Giovanni.
It's good. It's the truth, brother. I don't just say this. Do I just say this now, or do I say this in general? No, you say it all the time. I say it all the time. It's the truth.
Guys, check this shit out. We're at JG Melon. This is probably the best burger in the city. Seriously.
Looks phenomenal.
Blanco, give it a bite real quick. Give it a rating. This place is cash only.
That's really good.
Isn't that good?
That's really good. Yeah, it's probably one of the best.
All right, guys. Oh man, it's pretty juicy, right?
Yeah.
Ten out of 10. Every time.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. And then we got some sides right here. That's the chips. All right, guys, so Blanco asked me if I ever been in a fight in high school. I said, not in the building. I'm trying to think. Not in the building, but I like, it wasn't really a fight. I just beat this kid up, Jack, at like, you know, Williamsburg in Downingtown?
Yeah.
The neighborhood?
Yeah.
We were like all hanging out there on a Friday night, like middle schoolers and high schoolers used to like crowd the whole field, and like he was talking shit and I just like picked him up and slammed on the ground and like walked out. And anyone I ever had beef with, this is a blessing. Because it wasn't like I was a quiet kid. I definitely was not. But my brother and his crew were, so they were in 11th grade when I was in 9th, and then they were in 12th grade when I was in 10th. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. So anybody I had beef with, like there's a couple kids that would like start issues with me or something. Like I would just like, Justin and I would walk up to these kids and they wouldn't do anything. They would just like walk away. So That always helped me a lot. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm not.
No fights in high school, Blanco?
Not in high school.
Middle school?
Like, there's probably, yeah, like scruffles in like middle school. Nothing serious though.
Any fights out of high school?
Not yet.
Nice,
The
dude.
amigos have been keeping it in check.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna get Christian to gain like 40 pounds and get him
Cowboy hat.
a cowboy hat. You already have cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, lil' Metro on that beat. Like pull that they don't like to see you winning. They wanna see you in a penitentiary. I need me a little baby who gon' listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one you again. My mama told me, boy, make a decision. Right now I gotta keep a ton of vision.
All right, guys, we're gonna stop at the rest stop. Just want to get y'all integrated with the G-Wagon. Blanco, we're also gonna be doing a lot of stuff at the shop too.
Are we?
Yeah,
When?
we're gonna be adding to the nursery, and we're also gonna be getting a new machine
Yeah.
so that we can store natural wood chips to for the plant material.
Like wood chipper or what?
Wood chips, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be in charge of, like, you know, we'll get you a lot of practice on the machine, the same machine you'll probably use this winter for snow work.
Yeah. Be nice.
Get some practice in, move some trees around. You're driving the G-Wagon.
Yeah.
I want you to pop the watch on for a little bit. With your other hand. Are you lefty or righty?
I'm ready.
Nice, man.
The rolly.
We should get you like a fake version of that. You can like wear it to work every day.
No, then you guys messed off. How much does that actually cost?
Don't scratch that. Guys, we got Blanco ready to be a rapper from Atlanta. It's coming, and it came, guys. It's dropped down on us like an earthquake going through the highway coming home with the rain and stuff. It was a lot. But I'm glad we made the right call to delay the guys 2 hours because it's still raining, so it's gonna need time to dry out. And even if it does, I think only certain crews can go out tomorrow regardless. Julio's job, all he has to bring is a truck, a power washer, and a hose. It's in the instructions on Jobber. Victor's job is Victor's thing. He just has to finish his walkway project. And Jesus' job we might not do because it might be too wet tomorrow. That's really all I got for you guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Click the link down below if you want one-on-one coaching at Service Pro Elite. Any last words for him, Blanco?
God bless.
God bless, yeah. Whatever, we fed the birds.